on a seemingly ordinary afternoon for most people, unexpected news exploded online. Exactly 18 minutes ago, Park Hyungsik, a close friend and Wooga Squad bandmate of Kim Taehyung aka BTS's V, launched something that instantly shocked fans. A big, meaningful, symbol-laden move to Taehyung for him to come back. But the question immediately flooded the virtual world. Back to where? And why now? A launch that shocked the world in a matter of minutes. Park Hyungsik's name topped trending topics in South Korea, Japan, Indonesia, and Brazil. A short 48-second video appeared on his Instagram and Weverse accounts, showing a project he seems to have designed a long time ago. A teaser with a silhouette of a man walking slowly towards a dark stage, accompanied by Hyungsik's soft voice narrating, "It's time to go back. It's about time." The display ended with a subtle lit inscription for V, "Come back." Without further explanation, the fandom world turns into the epicenter of an impromptu conspiracy theory. ARMY began to wonder, what is the purpose of the video? Is it about a musical comeback? Is it about an acting project? Or an emotional call for something more personal? Friendship is more than just entertainment for those who follow in the footsteps of the friendship between Park Hyungsik and Kim Taehyung. This gesture is not just about business. Since Wooga Squad became known to the public, their closeness has proven to be strong. More than just celebrities sharing screens or attending events together. They are a family in its warmest form, choosing each other amid the clamor of celebrity life. The small moments shared with the public over the years form the foundation that shows how important Taehyung's position is in Hyungsik's life, and vice versa. While Taehyung was serving in the military, Hyungsik became one of the few friends who kept in touch and secretly provided support from behind the scenes. But no one expected that he would launch something for Taehyung's sake. It's not just a promotion, it feels like a call of the heart. The riddle of return, the big question arises. What does comeback mean? The first theory that is most talked about is about Taehyung's return to the entertainment industry. Some ARMY believe this is a signal that BTS's V will soon be releasing his post military solo project, perhaps a new album, a drama performance, or even a musical film involving Hyungsik as a producer. But there is also a more personal interpretation, that this is an emotional call for Taehyung to return to his old self, someone who is not bound by the pressures, expectations, or worries imposed on his idol class. That maybe Taehyung had lost himself in the routine and pressure of the military. And there's a third theory, the most touching, that maybe it's about home in another form, Wooga Squad. That this launch is an invitation for Taehyung to return to the togetherness that was once displaced by distance and time. Details that store the code Hyungsik's launch video is not just an ordinary visual. ARMY and netizens began to dissect it frame by frame. There is a visual cutout of a large tree with small lights hanging from each branch. Fans link it to a tree of memories Taehyung once posted on his social media account while reflecting on childhood. There is also the sound of birds in the background, which is believed to be a symbol of freedom, or perhaps the freedom that is waiting for Taehyung. Then, there are the boots worn by the male silhouette in the video, which are very similar to the leather boots that V used to wear in the 2023 Vogue magazine photo shoot. Is that a coincidence? Or a sign that this is really about him? And Hyungsik's voice at the end of the video sounds like it's harboring emotions. Not the voice of the actor who is acting, but the best friend who is calling. The day before today, apparently. Looking back, Park Hyungsik had left some clues before today. In an interview conducted a month ago, he had said, "Sometimes we can only wait for someone to come back, but it would be more beautiful if we let them know that they are awaited." Many thought it was just a general reflection, but now it feels like a hidden message. At the end of the interview, he also looked at the camera and added, "T, wherever you are, don't forget this place." Careful netizens noticed that in Hyungsik's Instagram story upload a few days ago, he recorded himself in an empty studio with dim lights. Apparently, that place is the same as the location of the teaser that was launched today. Hyungsik had planned this for a long time. He wants Taehyung to know that the place, whatever its meaning, is still there, still alive, and still waiting for him. The reaction of the companions and the world not long after the video went viral, some members of the Wooga Squad reacted on social media. Park Seo-joon wrote, "Finally." Choi Woo-shik added the lock and open door emoji. Even Park Bogum, who is usually very rarely active, simply wrote, "We are here." Everything hints at one thing. Something is indeed being prepared. And perhaps it all started from love and longing. The army from various parts of the world also made hashtags #comebackforv and #hyungsik for taehyung, which immediately occupied the top position on X, formerly Twitter, within 12 minutes. Many of them were moved to see how genuine friendship can lead to real what's really going on behind the scenes. According to an unnamed source in the Korean entertainment industry, the project is not commercial. Hyungsik has long wanted to make something that could touch Taehyung's heart. He felt that Taehyung was losing his way, or at least was in a difficult transition period. So he created a new way, not just to talk, but to launch something that speaks louder than words, the source said. The source also confirmed that the location of the video is a private studio that Hyungsik built with their old colleagues, a place that used to be a frequent venue for rehearsals, discussions, and hangouts before they all became superstars. That place is the root. And Hyungsik wants Taehyung to know that his roots are still there. Taehyung's answer? Hours after the video was released, there has been no immediate statement from Taehyung. However, his Weverse personal account shows one small notification. He's logged in for ARMY. Such a small thing is enough of a signal that he sees, reads, and maybe feels. Then, a few minutes later, he uploaded a photo of the twilight sky. Without a caption, the sky is reddish-purple, with one star visible at the far end of the horizon. Fans caught the meaning. Your purple is ours, and the star is you. More than just returning, what Park Hyungsik did was not just the launch of the project. It is a form of love in its simplest but deepest sense, reminding someone that they are precious, they are awaited, and they are not alone. And perhaps it is the most sincere form of communication. When words are no longer enough, a person launches space, place, and light to make the person he loves go home. Not just at home, not on stage, but home to themselves. Now the world can only wait. Will Taehyung respond? Will he return? To music, to the screen, to Wooga Squad, or to himself? For sure, 18 minutes ago, the world saw that love in the entertainment world is not an illusion. It is real, present, and meaningful, especially when spoken in the most universal language. Undivided attention the road to a comeback. As time rolled on since the video's release, various speculations and discussions began to lead to one conclusion: that this video is not the end of something, but rather the beginning of a journey back. Fans began to recall how Taehyung always talked about the importance of home, not as a physical place, but a place where he could be himself. In one of his last interviews before enlistment, Taehyung once said, "There's a part of me that sometimes gets lost in all this hustle. But I knew, as long as I had people calling my name honestly, I would find my way home." Now, with the steps Hyungsik has taken, the call sounds more real than ever.